Well, how's it going, guys? My name is Jack Diamond, and welcome back to another video. When you see webcam, you already know what's going on. Well, before we get into today's video, I'm going to have to ask you to do a few things. One, if you enjoy this video, like this video. Okay, that's one. Two, share it so people can see it. And three, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, even though YouTube probably won't ever show you my videos anyway, but still be subscribed anyway. You know, just in case. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Well, we can get right into the video. Alright. So, today's video is probably going to be short depending on how mad I get about this, or heated, during this video. You guys probably don't know a YouTuber by the name of JT, or maybe you do. And if you don't know that guy, he is the same guy who got copyright struck by a Swedish YouTuber. I can't remember the name of the guy, but he was a dude that he kept. JT called him out because his content was basically, he was basically copying people like Logan and Jake Paul right down to the thumbnails, which is ironic, and you'll see. Very hypocritical, but you'll see in a minute. You'll see. Just wait. So JT kept calling him out, started calling him out, and it got enough attention that this Swedish YouTuber struck that video, or videos. I can't remember. It's been so long now. To the point where his JT channel almost got taken down, which now I wish it had, because I didn't subscribe when he made those videos. I learned about him. Then when he made his videos on this whole Keemstar thing, so Keemstar versus Ethan and Klein thing, then I was like, okay, I'll sub to him. I like this point, you know. So I did so. Fast forward to now, and I think yesterday or the day before, this guy did exactly what the Swedish YouTuber did to him, which makes this hypocritical. Here's how it went down. Say you make a thumbnail, right? I'm just saying like this. And somebody takes that image and puts it into a thumbnail. And then somebody else takes the thumbnail they made with me in it without asking me or anything. They use it, and the person that made the thumbnail and put my face in it strikes that person and get their video taken down, claiming that the thumbnail is artwork, which it isn't. Thumbnails aren't considered art. They're literally just thumbnails. And if they are, they're not considered intellectual property unless they're actual original thumbnails. So with that in mind, I theoretically could go and strike them down for using my image, if we're going by that logic. You know? So that's what happened here. JT, literally, he's made a video about it and everything. You can go on there and see. He made a video claiming that the reason he struck him down was because he used his thumbnail. Now I know what you're thinking, probably thinking it's like, oh, it's a thumbnail. He owns it. Like, yeah, but here's the question. Does he own Leafy's likeness? Does he? Because last time I checked, you can't own a person. That's called slavery. So, yeah, that's not, no. And then he tells on himself, because he says the thing that made him mad the most about this was that Keemstar didn't even link his channel in the description. He took this video down. The only video that Leafy ever had a chance to defend himself until his side of the story is now gone. And if I remember correctly, Leafy's banned off of YouTube, Twitter, and I think Twitch as well. And now there's nowhere else to go. Except maybe like Instagram, but like who goes on? Who really goes on Instagram? Like, come on now. But anyway, I have Instagram. I'm just playing. But like, it's not like he used your entire video, even though he didn't even play your video. He just used a thumbnail. That end, you don't own the thumbnail. Yes, you made it. But if you owned it, then Google wouldn't just take it and put it on Google Images without asking you first. They would have an option like, okay, you want to put, do we have permission to put this in public domain on Google Images so everybody can see it? Like, you're so petty. It's so petty. And you can't say it isn't. You sit up here and made this video and making it sound like, oh, you did this grand thing against Keemstar. And yet, it's over a thumbnail, something so little. It's not like, oh, Keemstar said something slandered you or anything. In fact, when you go on Google Images, it doesn't show you, at least not every time, the name of the person. And even if it did show you the name of the channel that the thumbnail came from, who to say Keemstar knows who you are? He doesn't know. He probably doesn't even know who you are until now. And I don't want to hear that, oh, he's a small channel, so of course he had a right to do that. All these big channels, all bullying the small creators. The dude has 550,000 plus subscribers. Probably more. He's far from small. I have 90 something subscribers, I think. I am small. Okay. That was me. Then that argument could be taken as serious. But because this man has that many subscribers and he really went over here on Keemstar's video and took it down, all because he didn't shout him out, all because he wanted clout. If you go look at the views on the video, I think it's 140 something thousand views, and he usually gets way more than that. I know because I used to watch him, but lately his videos have been under 500,000, and it's like, wow. Like, you really did this for clout. That's all this is. You saw everybody else successfully hating on this dude. So you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get in on this. So you did. But at what cost? At what cost? Again, yes, he made the thumbnail. But the person in the thumbnail is not him. It is not you, JT. You put Leafy in it. That's literally the screenshot of Leafy that was photoshopped into it is a freaking screenshot of him from one of his old videos before his channel got terminated. Not a recent one, like an old video. And so it's like, okay, why? You can't. Your argument about you own the thumbnail in this art, that no, you do not own the thumbnail. That you're basically saying that you own your entire channel. Yes, it's your channel. But at the end of the day, you can't stop YouTube from taking it down. You are at their mercy. You only did this for clout. You didn't do this because, oh, he did this and he did that. Like, he didn't slander you or nothing. He didn't mention you at all. Which tells me that I'm pretty sure that he did not know who you were. And that whole thing about him using it for the entire video, I like how you say that. Then seconds later, scroll through the video to show how he used it for the entire video, only to acknowledge and say that he stopped using it for a little bit, for a good bit, actually, and show screenshots and stuff of other things that was pertaining to what Leafy and him were talking about. And then went back to that. And then here's the thing, before you ask, like, for those of you who don't watch Keemstar, he's in a studio and he sits down, but you see him sitting behind this mic in this studio, it's like a radio station setup. The thumbnail in question was this small, and it was up here. For you, it'll be the left. That's for me, it'll be the left as well. Wow, interesting. But anyway, or it might be the right, depending on how you guys see the video. But anyway, it was right here, literally, exactly right up here, and it wasn't even that big. It was just there. So, either way, no matter how long he kept it there, no matter what the size of it was, you don't own anything in that thumbnail anyway. And even if you did, now, and I'll say if it was original artwork that you made, say like if Creepshow Art drew something, which by the way, shout out to Creepshow Art. If she made like an art where she drew, it was original, completely original art, and she used that as a thumbnail, somebody took that and used that in their video, then she could strike that person for using her intellectual property. That's how this works. That's what these people, what YouTube means when, or what they're supposed to mean when they say you can strike people for photos. And the reason they mention thumbnails is because literally people's original artwork is taken by people and used in the thumbnails. I like how you act like nobody knows this. We all know this. We know you're stupid. We know you're being selfish and you're just clout chasing. You're just getting on the Keemstar hate train. And yes, Keemstar does some things that I don't like. But I'm not about to hop on the hate train just because everybody else is hating on him. Yeah, I don't disagree with him, but I don't hate him. Now, Ethan is a different story. He needs to stop. Like, I'm curious. If Ethan Klein decides to use something from your videos one day, what you gonna do about it? You gonna take him down too? Because we all know you hate Keemstar with all the videos you've done on him. Or at least the videos you've done on topics pertaining to him. And the fact that you did this, we know for a fact that you hate him. But I'm gonna stop there because like this is getting me way too heated. I did not expect to go on for this long, but it's like, why?
Jokes, periods, dragons, ain't no matter to me what I get. Let them jump.
It's like, why? Why? I'll tell you why. Because you're selfish. You're selfish and you're mad because you want the clout, and you've been struggling as of recent. Your views have been lower than usual. So you did this. And as of me recording, it's the video that you made explaining yourself. It's only was sitting at 34,000 views.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
If that video would only hit 100,000 views by next month, then mission failed for you, buddy. In fact, mission failed either way. Because it's like, bro, really? A thumbnail? A freaking thumbnail, brother? a thumbnail. Really? Again, in theory. We're going by your logic. Because remember, you're saying this, not us. You said this. If we're going by that logic of, oh, because you made the thumbnail, therefore you're allowed to strike his entire channel down, Leafy might as well make a new channel for no other reason other than to strike your video down for using his image in that thumbnail. Because you don't own Leafy. Because again, that would be slavery. You know, in complete violation of his rights. In fact, you probably are violating his rights because like that's his image. That's his image. That's him, not you. Him. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm just gonna sit back and watch and see what happens from here. I'm pretty sure if by tomorrow he's taking the video down, then that'll be something. Now, Keemstar has said he's going to sue him if, like, after 30 days, something like that. Because I think that's like giving the person has enough time to like undo the strike or whatever, like undo it and whatnot. So he's gonna give 30 days. Now after 30 days and it's still there, the strike's still there, then JT, you might want to do a fundraiser, a GoFundMe or something. Cause yeah, it's not gonna be pretty with you in this lawsuit. It's just not. I had something else to say that was mentioned, but I can't remember what that was. All I know is that if he does sue you, it's not gonna be a good time. You better do a fundraiser, do something, buddy. You better. I'm just saying. Don't think Keemstar doesn't have the money to sue you. Because he does. I am 100% certain he does. But I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jack Diamond. I'm gonna head out. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a gameplay this week. Maybe. I'm not sure. Stuff has been crazy around here, so yeah. One of these days was finally there where I could just relax. That end, this really just made me so mad because I can't stand to see stuff like that. Like how, literally a year or two ago, however long it's been, somebody literally did something to you to the point where your channel was almost gone. And now all these years later, you turn around and do the same thing. You know what we call that? Hypocrisy. You're a hypocrite. You're an idiot. You know that? You're a real idiot. But I'm out of here. Peace.